Hello guys, as some of you probably know, Dawn of War Soulstorm was quite recently, on 5th October 2020, ranked the best of all the Warhammer 40k PC games in the article written by Jody McGregor at the website PC Gamer. So let's devote some attention to this interesting RTS game again. I will present the sneaky matchup Imperial Guard versus DoW. As a representative of the Imperial Guard, I chose, for the sake of this analysis, top Imperial Guard Korean player Drizzle again this time. He will play against DoW player shava on the Blood River map. This match appeared on 2nd of August 2020. Drizzle is even now, during autumn 2020, one of the highest ranked Imperial Guard players. He was even more dominant during summer. shava made a great rating progress in summer, and he sits comfortably on the rating of more than 2100 MMR at the moment. During this match he was ranked around 1900 MMR. By the way, I appreciate the role-playing element in his nickname. Because shava sounds like a real town name for me. I guess I encountered similar names during the campaign. Well, we will run this game just from the Imperial Guard perspective to see the main focus of the Imperial Guard player throughout all the match. We will notice that the building sequence priorities are a bit different in this matchup than usual in most other matchups, because tactical control building is going to be placed very late. It seems that infantry upgrade focus is not used here. Drizzle will play in harassment heavy and defense heavy playstyle, focusing on quick teching and economy. So the main difference in unit composition compared to most other matchups is that we are not going to see grenade launchers and tactica upgrades for guardsmen squads. It seems DoW infantry is too dangerous when faced in ranged combat, and you cannot outgun them with guardsmen squads, even with upgrades, so you have to tech up quickly towards tier 3 elite infantry, especially Kasrkins, tier 4 mechanized push with Baneblade, and ideally 2 Lemon Rest tanks is also desirable, but not always necessary. The map Blood River is considered good for defensive teching playstyle of the Imperial Guard because it is quite small. There are 2 critical locations altogether, one on the westernmost and one on the easternmost location. The strategic point in the center of the map is important for acquiring vision, so it is highly contested. There is a relic on the other side of the river near each of the bases, which can be defended by a turret. Let's enter the game. Playback itself. Drizzle starts in the northern position and he queues Guardsman, and Engineer Builder. Guardsmen will start capturing strategic points immediately. This is their main role here. Other races have distinctive specialized cappers and early fighting infantry. In Imperial Guard, the Guardsman units fulfill both roles, and this matchup versus DoW capping role of Guardsmen is even more emphasized. Infantry command is quickly started with a plasma generator to follow. Early generator is necessary for reinforcing command squad with a priest and subsequent psyker. Both of these specialists cost some power. Also, we want to jump to tier 2 quite early, so early power mining is reasonable. Drizzle is capping the western and eastern strategic point next to the headquarters first, then the western guardsman squad starts to cap the western strategic point in the river. By the way, the river is giving a negative cover debuff for the units stationed there or crossing the territory, so players need to be careful with unit positioning near the river. When a command squad emerges at about 110, priest reinforcement is called. On captured strategic points, the listening posts are started immediately. After the first generator is done, Engineer runs to finish the listening post. Eastern Guardsman squad starts to capture the strategic point to the south of headquarters, which will be well protected with strategically placed infantry command serving as a fortification and cover. At 1:45 the command squad's priest is done, and at around this time listening post is started at the strategic point in the river. Few seconds before second minute mark, Commissar starts at the headquarters. Before this match I watched a miniature game where the DoW player attacked Imperial Guard with so-called Vespid harass, and Commissar proved to be a strong choice how to deal with this. Light infantry units like guardsmen are vulnerable to Vespids, not only because of the weak morale, but also because they cannot do much against Vespid infantry heavy heavy medium armor type. That's why guardsmen should hide in the bunker slot within headquarters or infantry command, and commissar can deal some damage in melee. At around 2nd minute mark, Western Guardsman Squad is already seizing the relic location. This takes significantly longer than taking standard strategic point. Command Squad runs to the south to scout and harass the DoW. At about 2:30, there is some clash of the Command Squad and one Guardsman Squad with DoW Commander and DoW Stealth Team. Commissar is heading to that location too. DoW Stealth Team is capping unit, which can also be annoying as a harassing unit because it is automatically infiltrated. That's why you need a Psyker in your command squad for mobile detection. DoW Stealth Team will try to thwart her relic capping, so there is a lot of action, and this will characterize this entire game, where the constant action is putting pressure on attention span of the players. Around 3rd minute mark, heavy bolter turret is started by Engineer near the western relic location to make this spot more stable. 3rd Engineer is started before 3:30 to improve fortifying and building potential of the Imperial Guard. Usually only 2 Engineers are used in most other matchups, but here Imperial Guard player is relying on defense and attacking so much that additional Engineer is very useful. By the way, do you know a player nicknamed Innovation of StarCraft 2 professional scene? I see Drizzle as a Soulstorm playstyle soulmate, because he's also very macro-oriented. Innovation has a reputation of a player who is able to defend his macro builds against very aggressive timings. And this we will see here most probably also. Efficient defense on the edge with just enough forces not to fail. Harassing the DoW was successful in the south because Imperial Guard destroyed a Fire Warrior squad. Then some tactical retreat of the Command Squad follows. Command Squad is frequently used in scouting role to check DoW unit movements. After 4th minute mark, the relic location is finally captured. A 2nd generator is speed built around this time to finish soon. A guardsman squad with a commissar is fighting at the south to be lost to devastating DoW firepower around 4:30. This was some form of a sacrifice to win time for the other guardsman squad to dig up a central strategic point slightly later. Drizzle is trying to reach tier 2 quickly, so the headquarters upgrade into battle command is initiated slightly after 4:30. Climbing the tech tiers gives you a lot of progression on the power curve, because you are not unlocking only new units, but sometimes also new unit abilities of units already recruited before. That makes tier progression in this game even more impactful than in some other RTSs. Listening post on the relic is finished around 4:45, and before 5th minute mark the 3rd generator is started to boost the economy. A few units Imperial Guard player has at his disposal are returning to safer positions. Command squad near the relic and reinforced a guardsman unit to the main base. At 5th minute mark, 3rd generator is almost finished with speed building, and 4th generator project is placed to be speed built shortly after the previous one is done. There is a ghost to check the western critical location with command squad, and is lucky enough to catch there a stealth team to eliminate it. Guardsman squad fulfills similar scouting role at the eastern critical location. Listening post 1 is being built over the relic. Listening post 1 is also under construction at the near southern listening post near the headquarters. 4th generator finishes before 5:30. 5th generator is initiated before tier 2 is reached, being speed built again. Listening post 1 at the southern edge of the main is finished slightly before the 6th minute. 5th generator is finalized at 6th minute mark, so at 6th minute benchmark Imperial Guard is having almost plus 100 requisition and plus 50 power income, providing very solid economy into tier 2, which is finished few seconds after 6th minute mark. Mechanized command as a prerequisite for tier 3 progression is started immediately by 2 tech priests with cooperative speed building around 6:06. Drizzle starts another heavy bolter turret in the main base before 6:30 to cover the entrance to the base from south and southeast, and also to serve as the backup defensive fortification if the western defenses fall. Mechanized command finishes at around 6:36. Tier 3 upgrade into regimental command is initiated slightly before 6:45 after Drizzle oversees a skirmish near the central strategic point with guardsmen and command squad. He needs them to retreat. A few seconds after 7th minute mark, last 6th generator started being speed built by 2 engineers. Before 7:30, heavy bolter turret at the main base is done. DoW main infantry army appears near the western relic slightly before 7:30, but command squad still has some time to check western critical location where it kills a stealth team after 7:45. Eastern critical location is decapped by guardsman squad around the same time. Drizzle is therefore using his quite scarce mobile units to be active in the map control role, and on the same time he plans to improve the economy even more with both global economic upgrades after 7 minutes into the game. DoW army pushes hard the western relic location just after 8th minute mark with 2 fire warrior squads as the main force. Each squad has 8 members including 2 fire warrior shava leader. They have longer range than Imperial Guard fortifications. Missile turret add-on is under construction. Tier 3 finishes at around 8:22. Ministrorum Temple add-on is immediately initiated to open priest production. Priests are much stronger on Tier 3 because now their fanaticism ability is unlocked, granting the unit they are attached to 10 seconds of invulnerability. One engineer is trying to help the western fortifications to hold. Kasserkin quarters are started immediately the infantry command on the 3rd tier. 1 second before the 8:30, escalate engagement requisition global 1 is done with requisition global 2 soon to follow. Mechanized command is adding sentinel depot. We can observe some structures being lost at the western front where the DoW eliminate the turret and listening post 1 over the relic. Imperial Guard is playing for time now, trying to slow down the DoW advance and build own army behind it. Before 9th minute mark, another infantry command is being produced. Headquarters recruit priest because they can grant the infantry units invulnerability now for 10 seconds on 3rd tier. Kasserkins are being trained, also Chimera and another priest. At 9:20, Kasserkins enter the battlefield from their barracks, being reinforced by the priest slightly before 9:30. Kasserkins are a mighty unit with great damage output who try to slow down a DoW advancement at the western front. Command squad is also used defensively, with its survivability boosted a lot because of fanaticism. DoW army has threatening damage output, also because of 2 fire warrior teams with shava leaders, Pathfinder team and DoW commander. Kasserkins are able to do some disruption because of the grenades. At 9:36, first Chimera supports the defense. Drizzle is rushing towards Ogrins and another priest. Mechanized command is starting the Basilisk depot when fully infantry DoW army approaches. Basilisk depot is finished at 9:51, even though Imperial Guard positions are under pressure. Guardsman squad is better used for map control task at this time, so Drizzle takes eastern critical location before 10th minute mark. At 10th minute benchmark, Imperial Guard has requisition income about plus 104 and 79 power income with 7 infantry and 1 mech population. Kasserkin suffered some squad member losses, but they are still standing with priest support. Also, the command squad is alive. We can see fanaticism on Kasserkins around 10:10, when they have 6 members plus priest and they kill some fire warrior squad members. Tactical building is initiated before 10:15. Basilisk artillery also under construction, being ready at around 10:45. Situation is dramatic. Chimera transport is being destroyed by the DoW, and DoW Devilfish transport arrives around 10:50. Tactical building finishes a few seconds before 11th minute mark, and it will start genetic enhancement research to improve Kasserkin speed after 1 minute of research. Ogrins are under construction at 11th minute mark, and the defense line is held by Kasserkin squad, Basilisk solo priest, command squad and listening post 1. Agency repairs the listening post 1 at the river, which will be destroyed anyway. Ogrins are recruited at 11:17. Kasserkins are able to destroy a devilfish transport. It is a bit poisonous unit because devilfish comes cloaked. Basilisk moves deeper into the main to be safer and to provide continuous artillery shelling. being held by the scans. Scans are unlocked by the Tactica control. Sentinel is being produced at Mechanized Command to help to hold ToW vehicle. Battle at the western entrance to Imperial Guard base is very intense and without a break. ToW are pushing with fervor, hoping not to let the Imperial Guard use the advantages of higher tech progression. Slightly after the 12th minute mark, genetic enhancement research is done to make Kasrkins even more mobile. Attached Priest is already boosting their movement speed. Mechanized Command is destroyed slightly after 12:15, so Imperial Guard cannot hope for more Sentinels very soon. A general also fell, but not all the members of Command Squad were vanquished. This game shows a great level of micromanagement. Drizzle will rely a bit more on heavy weapon teams for tighter defense if mechanized units are not available. Ogrins are used offensively, opening the other front. At 12:44 they destroy the ToW relic listening post. Also the Solo Priest is helping them, so Drizzle is trading with the ToW. They slowly advance in the human main, but they are economically behind, especially in power income, and they start to lose their own structures because of Imperial Guard melee units backbiting. On 13:30, Mechanized Command building is erected again before the Ogrens decap ToW relic already. Kasrkins do a lot of defensive job supported by their Sergeant and Priest, and Drizzle is building heavy weapon teams also. He uses Autocan upgrade, which grants exceptional range of 55. Battle is tied to the last moments. Tactica building will fall, and ToW infantry is still fighting at the main base of Imperial Guard to the bitter end. But Shava realizes at 14:39 that Imperial Guard has upper hand this time, doing damage at ToW main and blocking significant advancements of the main ToW army near Imperial Guard headquarters. So he's going to call GG very soon. Statistics show the Imperial Guard had advantage mainly in economy. If we recall the game, we realized Drizzle is skipping units on the second tier to reach third tier quickly, building his defenses and economic base with global economic upgrades after 7th minute. 3 engineers were an important defensive decision to build fortifications quickly and to help the defense. Strategically placed turrets were also utilized near the relic and at the main base. Units were quite scarce. Tech progression was clearly prioritized. Tactica building was made very late because the guardsmen upgrades are apparently not prioritized in this matchup. The result just did genetic enhancement research for the Kasrkins. Imperial Guard relies on its elite infantry combined with Priest, with some support of mechanized units, especially one Basilisk and Sentinels. Heavy weapons teams are also produced. They synergize well with the Basilisk artillery in defense. So let's thank both Drizzle and Shava for this exciting match. If you like it or learned something new, consider subscribing the channel for similar metagames from Warhammer 40k, Dawn of War Soulstorm, and for some other strategic and gaming stuff. Some stuff is made by my small son, so it is not so serious as this analysis, of course. I will try to comment some Imperial Guard versus Orcs game quite soon, because the Orcs are doing so well at the ladder. Anyway, have a great day and thanks for watching.